One of the most radical things you can do is to actually believe women when they tell you about their experiences. Anita Sarkeesian. Faith is not belief without proof, but trust without reservation. D. Elton Trueblood.
About systems. You had to learn about the sociology of systems and structural change. Absolutely. And that was obviously quite a journey for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I sort of joke about how it was the most liberating thing that ever happened to me, and also the most frustrating for everyone around me. Because like when you start learning about systems, everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out to everyone all of the time. So there's a good...
Official mugshots of the UAlbany students now have been released, and here they are. The first one is Ariel Agudio. The second suspect is Alexis Briggs, and then the third is Aisha Burwell. All three mugshots have been released, each of them pleading not guilty in court today to the misdemeanor charges.
And much calmer images than this video, right, captured on that bus at the end of January.
Yes, as you can see, it appears to show the women striking other passengers. Now, they had claimed initially that they were the ones who were assaulted. We have live team coverage now on our top story tonight. News 10 ABC's Ayla Ferrone standing by in our media center.
But first, we want to go to News 10 ABC's Anya Tucker. She was in court this morning as the young women appeared. Anya.
Well, it would have been perhaps the first time for us to really hear from these three UAlbany students since the release of that CDTA bus video. You know, weeks ago they were outspoken, but today, silent.
Aisha Burwell, Ariel Agudio, and Alexis Briggs, all accompanied by family members and their attorneys as they arrived at Albany City Court.
A copy of the charges.
Once inside, all three were arraigned on several charges, including assault in the third degree. Burwell and Agudio facing additional charges of falsely reporting an incident. The prosecution citing evidence, most importantly, this CDTA bus video, which they say shows Burwell and Agudio seen here as the real aggressors, not the victims of a racially charged attack, as they once told police.
Right now? It was a racially fueled crime. We were three black girls jumped by like 20 white people.
That was a frightened-sounding Ariel Agudio, who said passengers on the bus used their fists and racial slurs against them. But her tone seems to drastically change when she apparently doesn't realize her call is still being recorded while on hold with a 911 dispatcher.
I think it's so funny, though. I feel a boy.
Prior to the release of these 911 calls and the video, there was a rally of support for the UAlbany students. I asked them now what they had to say to those who once supported them.
You were very vocal after you said this happened to you. What do you have to say to those who supported you?
Not surprisingly, I can pluck the lowest common fruit from the ether of the internet to show up Miss Sarkeesian. They yell racism when someone says they don't like blackened swordfish. It's all they got. There are no brain cells left there.
But I'd just like to point out that Anita Sarkeesian thinks this is sexist, 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 and this is racist.